Today we're tackling a big question. How do you save money when you have goals that are right around the corner and others that are way off in the future? It can feel like you're being pulled in two different directions, but trust me, with the right strategy, you can make progress on both. So let's break down how to save for your short-term wants and your long-term dreams, all at the same time. First up, let's talk short-term goals. These are the things you want to achieve in the next 1 to 3 years. Think about that dream vacation, a down payment on a new car, or finally getting rid of that nagging credit card debt. The key here is accessibility and safety. You need to be able to get to your money when you need it, without worrying about the stock market taking a nosedive right before you book your flights. This is where high-yield savings accounts are your best friend. They're just like regular savings accounts, but they offer a much higher interest rate. Your money is safe, it's insured, and it's growing faster than it would in a traditional account. It's the perfect place to park your cash for that new laptop or holiday fund. Another great option is a money market account. These are similar to savings accounts, but sometimes offer check-writing privileges and debit cards, giving you a bit more flexibility while still earning a competitive interest rate. The goal for short-term savings is simple. Keep it safe, keep it accessible, and let it grow steadily. Now, let's shift gears and look at the long game, your long-term goals. These are the big-ticket items, 5, 10, or even 30 years down the road. We're talking about things like retirement, buying a house, or funding your kids' education. For these goals, time is on your side, which means you can afford to take on a bit more risk for the potential of much higher returns. Just sitting in a savings account won't cut it here. Inflation would eat away at your purchasing power over the decades. So, for long-term goals, we need to talk about investing. A fantastic starting point for many is a retirement account, like a 401k. Especially if your employer offers a match. That match is literally free money, so you should contribute at least enough to get the full amount. If you don't have a 401k, or you've maxed it out, consider an individual retirement account or IRA. You can open one of these at pretty much any brokerage. Within these accounts, you'll want a diversified portfolio. A simple and effective way to achieve this is through low-cost index funds or ETFs. These funds track a broad market index like the S&P 500, giving you exposure to hundreds of companies in a single investment. It's a set-it-and-forget-it approach that has historically performed very well over the long run. The key is consistency. Make regular contributions and let the magic of compound growth do its work over the years. So, how do you manage both at once? It all comes down to your budget. Decide how much you can allocate to savings each month. Then figure out your expenses. From that savings pot, you'll split the money between your short-term and long-term buckets. Maybe 30% goes into your high-yield savings account for that vacation, and the other 70% goes into your retirement investment account. The exact split depends entirely on your personal situation and priorities. If you're aggressively paying down debt, maybe more goes to your short-term goals for a while. If you're young and have a stable income, you might lean more heavily into long-term investing. The best strategy is one you can stick with. Automate your transfers. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to both your savings and investment accounts every payday. This way, you're paying your future self first, and you won't even have to think about it. Saving for different timelines doesn't have to be complicated. Use the right tools for the job. Safe, accessible accounts for the short term, and growth-oriented investments for the long term. Create a plan, automate it, and stay consistent. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can make progress toward all of your financial goals. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on managing your money. Let me know in the comments what you're saving for right now. I'll see you in the next video.